Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Footsteps in the Past channel. Today I'm going to be assembling the brass knuckle sign that you saw me cutting out in the tutorial on how to cut out 1/4 inch plywood. I'll post that link below. Okay, well, we'll get started here. Gonna get my waterproof glue and thousands of pieces. We'll lay it all out. This tattoo on the bottom here probably took me 45 minutes to put together just in the assembly part. That doesn't count the painting and the cutting and that double O right there, just that section there, gluing that up was probably 5 minutes just to get the glue on there. The top portion of the sign is about 3 feet round, and then the tattoo on the bottom makes this about 4 foot tall. If you see that "Together is our favorite place to be" sign there in the back, that's actually our giveaway for this Saturday, which if you're listening later, this Saturday is, let's see, the April 6th. We like to try to give away signs every once in a while. If you check out our Facebook page, just search Footsteps in the Past on Facebook and you'll find us. This sign gets a little intense. You'll see I use the use of jigs. I enjoy doing a more intense sign. I go through probably 350 pins from that nail gun on this sign. Sorry for my raspy voice, it's really late at night. I had to wait for the kids to go to bed before I recorded this. Our lettering's all made out of a 1/4 inch birch plywood, and the backer board, and this one's 1/2 inch um, poplar plywood. Cut everything out with our laser tool and paint it all by hand, well, or spray paint by hand. Give everything the color match. Sorry, we answer Etsy questions while we're assembling. Also our website, and that might have been my wife, I don't recall. This clip was taken over 2 days. I probably have 2.5 hours in the assembly of the sign. That's why I'm doing a voiceover instead of talking to you through the camera. I also had the help from a young lady that comes in and helps us every once in a while, but I don't really have permission to put it on the camera. I didn't ask. She helped out just a little bit in the end on the final touches. This sign's going to be at the Brass Knuckles Tattoo Shop. They tell us it's around the block from the Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, which is kind of cool. So if any one of you, my New York customers, want to get an idea of what our product looks in person, you can go find the Brass Knuckle Tattoo Shop. I imagine this will be hanging up front there in a week or two. If you look in your lower left corner there, you'll see that I have my computer up, and that's so I can see our computer mock-up. We work closely with the customer to make sure they get exactly what they want. So we have his original mock-up there, and I'm trying to get as close as possible to that. I had a little accident there. I had to take out take out a piece and pull all the nails and clean it up. I have to replace that piece, but that happens out of hundreds and hundreds of pieces. It's just a great big jigsaw puzzle. We're always looking for challenging signs. If you think you have a logo that we can't do, you should message us at orders@footstepsinthepast.com and send it over to us. I'd be more than happy to give you a quote. I would even be willing to show your sign being assembled on our channel. I'm always looking for intense, hard to do logos. Oh, I'm sorry, in that area there, my camera battery died and I was unaware. So you just magically saw at least a half hour's worth of work just boom, done. So as you can see, I'm using the use of jigs. It's one of my, well, was one of my trade secrets, but I'm going to go ahead and show you this just to make sure everything's absolutely perfect. Still doesn't reduce any of the handmade product. It's still all handmade and lined up. And I'm marking all the little pieces. You see me get out that pencil, all the pieces that are too small to pin down with the gun or they'll break, or possibly a piece that we lost. Hopefully I make it through this. My computer just told me that my battery's about to die. Hopefully I don't have any mess up in my voiceover here. Those stars turned out really cool, those pinwheels. I enjoyed making those. This banner was pretty intense where he had us do a white outline around his banner. It really tripled the work down in there. Alright, let's flip it around. Now we're going to do the top of the sign. Bring the top jig. Trim up the jig so it fits a little bit better. I know I missed the X on the Bronx. That X actually fell down to the left of my laser there between my old barn wall and the laser machine there, and it's gone. I'm just going to recut it and paint it and touch up. Missing actually a couple pieces, but you can't really tell when I'm done because of the amount of pieces that are actually in this sign. It's just insane. I'm going to start recording my more intense signs. I have a really nice sign coming up for a fellow blogger here, and his logo is a octopus tentacle holding his logo. It's quite awesome. I actually have it all cut out and painted already. I'm excited to get that video rolling here probably in the next week or so. Gluing that up. That brass knuckle right there was a pain in the butt. Actually broke in half on me, you can probably see right there. But we can get it back together there and can't even tell. Yeah. I put this up, I had to put in between those red ones, and I got glue on everything, so I have to come up here and clean it all up after I get it perfect. Again, I think I used 350, 400 pins. Alright, I'm cleaning all that glue up. If you're watching this, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to start doing these maybe one a week of the assemblies, and we also have some how-to videos on laser tutorials and how-to on working on. My wife and I purchased a old farmhouse, and we're in the process of renovating it. I have almost 20 years experience in renovating houses before we got into wood signs. So I'm doing how-to videos on our old farmhouse. That's, if you look at my playlist, it's the My Old Farmhouse playlist. If you see anything that you think I could improve on my signs, or anything we could change to possibly make this simpler, I'd be greatly appreciated if you put your comments below, and I definitely take a look at those. I'll respond to them. They pop up on my phone as soon as I get them. I don't even respond to text messages, but I'll respond to my YouTube comments. We're still going. This was a fairly intense sign, so it takes a little bit longer than my other one that we have listed right now. My other ones. It's all those little tiny lines. They were killer. You can get them marking all those little lines there. They were too small to shoot with the gun, or they'd break in half. Or we're possibly missing that piece, so I'm just marking while we have the jig on there. Otherwise the jig would wind up being glued to my board, and if you're wondering why sometimes I lay my bottle on its side instead of standing straight up, it's normally my bottle's more than halfway out of glue, and I don't like to have to shake it to get the glue to come out. But in this case, the glue started pouring out, so I was leaving it upright. If you also notice I'm wearing a jacket now, so this is day 2. Start seeing me rolling my shoulders and taking shorter breaks, crack at my back, because I've been bent over like this for a couple of hours for 2 days in a row. If anyone likes the ultimate jigsaw puzzle, this is that's this job for sure. Reloading the gun again. Those little pieces on that board back there, when we paint them, they stick to the board, and they are really hard to get off. I have to chisel them off and chip them off with my knife. There it is, nearly done. Just a couple more little outlines to do. Okay, well, here it is, guys. Just about done. Thank you again. I'm Jay with Footsteps in the Past. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give us a call. Email us at orders@footstepsinthepast.com. Give us a thumbs